Hello, everyone. Today is day 99 of my 100-day project. My name is Audrey. Thank you so much for joining. I am this close, like seriously, this close to finishing. Next Tuesday will be the last day. I I can just feel it. I am so excited. But the good news is, it's not the end forever. I still, like I described, or like we discussed on Tuesday, I still want to go live and still check in with you and just hang out virtually. I think it'll be good accountability for me and just a good chance for you to even connect with other people. So yeah. So I still plan on doing that, so don't worry. Hi, Stacy. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for joining. And if you're there, watching this live, yeah, please don't be shy. Say hi. You guys, so I've been wearing this brace, like something's happening to me. So I cut myself after yesterday I taught a online workshop and then I went to go do the dishes and I was washing the knife and then this happened. And it's been a really long time since I've cut myself. And yeah, I cut myself pretty deep. And so I debated whether or not to go live tonight because like it's not painful and it's on the left side of my finger, so it's not like the side where like when I hold my brush, like I hold my brush with the tip of my index finger, and then yeah, so it's not like the part where it's actually cut is touching the brush or anything. So I thought about it, or I mean I thought about canceling tonight and stuff, but I was like, you know what, like I think I'm well enough to go on, and we'll see how it goes. And if it turns out all weird and wonky, then it'll just be a good reminder of what happened that day or why it looks a little wonky. We'll see. I know, Linda. Yes, ouch is definitely the right word. Like it took me a second to realize what had happened. Like I sliced it and then like the pain wasn't immediate, because how like when you get a paper cut, like you don't feel it immediately, but then you start feeling the sting later. That's kind of what happened. Like it took me like maybe 2 seconds and then I realized I think I just sliced my finger. And then so I like immediately put it under, in my mouth under cold water. And then I called my husband over because I was like, I can't, I can't grab the bandage and do it myself because it was just gushing blood. I didn't have to go to the ER, thankfully. It's not like I actually chopped it off. So yeah, but it was deep enough that I couldn't just just slap a band-aid on it. So yeah, it's feeling better. It's still obviously a little tender when I touch it, and the wound is definitely not closed up yet. So that's why I'm wearing, some more bandages to kind of, help it close up. So yeah, hopefully it'll feel a little bit better. And because of that, I wasn't able to record any like new videos. So I'm still editing like some videos that I've already recorded, and a new video will be live on Sunday evening. So definitely check that out. It's more about gouache. But yeah, so anyway. Okay, so tonight I'm painting the zebra plant. And if you don't know what that looks like, I actually have one in my house. Here we go. Ta-da! So mine looks a little, it might look a little bit different than other people's zebra plants. And I think it's because um, I don't have as much direct light on mine. And so it kind of grew a little like lanky. Like it's probably a little bit too like tall. Like I think it's supposed to grow out more bushy, like to the left and to the right, but it kind of grew more like long and lanky. So I don't know if that's normal, but whatever. This is my zebra plant. And so I based my sketch off of mine. I try to work from, real inspiration as much as I can, or I try to take my own photos at least. Um, yeah, I mean, using royalty-free photos are, obviously a great choice as well. But I think just for my preference, I try to work from personal photos, personal footage, personal just inspiration sketches as much as I can. That way I know I'm not plagiarizing, or I know I'm not copying somebody else. Um, Yeah, that's just the best way to explain it. Yeah, it is very cool looking. So like I love this like deep green color, and then these white little dots on it, like they're a little bumpy. So the leaves feel like 3D. So I'm really excited. So I actually painted this in watercolor for one of my Skillshare classes many years ago. So it's been a long time since I painted this, and I've never painted it with gouache. So I'm really excited because back then for the white details, I used bleed proof white, which is just another opaque white medium. But today I'm obviously going to use gouache, or maybe I'll use my pen. I'm not sure yet, but I'm very excited to paint this. Oh, I love this plant. This plant is probably like 5 years old now, maybe 4 years old. Yeah, it's pretty old, but it's held on. It's held on. I'm really excited. Okay, let me slowly put this back down and arrange my workspace. Okay. So the good thing is that this deep green I already used in my moon cactus. So yeah, so I'm excited about that. Let me turn on my camera and then we'll get started in just a little bit. Hope you guys are doing well too. Let me bring this a little closer. Okay. Well, all right. So let's go ahead and do our breathing. I know I'm gonna need it. Yeah, this finger. Oh man. Sorry, my bandage keeps on like popping open. You know what? I have some electrical tape, or not electrical tape, medical tape. Well, that's definitely not electrical tape. So let me just quickly, here you guys can see what I'm doing. Like I feel like I forgot that, like I put the tape like on me, but I forgot to like put it on my skin or like have it keep going around. So let me just grab it really quick. Okay. Literally just going around and just securing that part. Okay, done. My finger looks like a little like mini mummy or something. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've, like sliced my finger or anything like that. Yeah. It's been a really long time. Okay. Well, with my finger now all secured, let's do our breathing exercise. And then we'll start painting. Okay, let me bring us back together. All right, day 99. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, let me just kind of rearrange my space real quick. None of my clips are here. Man. There are some days where all of my paper clips, or not my paper clips, but my book clips like seem to be everywhere. And then there are some days where I can't find a single one. Today is one of those days. All right. Yeah, look how my paint is still wet. Do you guys see that? Like, look how shiny that is. Like, I don't know if you can see it like jiggle a little bit, but it's actually jiggling. Like, it's so wet. It's so awesome. Okay, let me make sure I have my swatches. Okay. Get my phone camera ready. So much to set up. Yeah, so I already have my sketch here, and you can sort of see I tried to imitate like this shape up here-ish. I don't remember exactly what angle I looked at it from, but I tried to capture like one of these heads. All right, maybe I can try to put it right there. Yeah, can you guys see that okay? Yeah, maybe I'll try to squeeze it right there. Okay. Let me make sure the camera is in focus. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna really try to like get some of these details here. You can see that there's no white dots like on the inside. So yeah. And the inside greens are just a little bit on the warmer side than the ones on the outside. So I'm gonna try to capture all of that as best as I can. I'm gonna put that right there in the corner. And I'm gonna just, chat as I have been while I paint the background. And yeah. So in case you're interested, I'm working on my Valentine's and spring collection for my shop. So let me know, what kind of like love or Valentine's phrases you like. One second. I mean, I have a lot of designs already like in my head, but yeah, I'm always curious as to, what other people like to see. I definitely have um, a lot of plant themed stuff coming out, especially with, all the cacti that I'm doing right now. And then I'm thinking of doing a series of house plants, especially in this journal, because it just kind of makes sense, to do house plants mixed in with all these cacti and succulents. So yeah, let me know if there's like a specific phrase that you like. Or if there's a special nickname that you have between yourself and your significant other. I mean, my husband and I, we just call each other babe. Nothing, nothing too, novel about that. Oh, shoot. Um, yeah, maybe you guys have a special nickname. Maybe you have a special way of celebrating the holiday. Sorry, this plant's way too close. I'm gonna have to scooch it over. I can't comfortably paint, especially with my finger being out of commission. I'm holding my brush a little bit awkwardly. You can sort of tell. Oh man. I feel like I have slightly less control over my brush application, so I'm trying to work a little bit slower than normal. Okay, yeah, the plant is still definitely in the way. All right, I'm just gonna have to take it off camera. Sorry. I just can't do everything and keep it in frame. I'm seriously holding my brush like in the weirdest position. It's so weird. Yeah, but anyway, so I'm working on the New Year shop collection, and it'll feature um Valentine's Day stuff, spring stuff, and with that I'm gonna keep expanding my, like birthday cards selections, as well as like sympathy cards, baby announcements. I'm also going to be adding some like wedding themed stuff. So I'm excited about that because I'm sure over the holidays, a lot of people get engaged. So it's a good time to, send someone a congrats card. Or I'm sure come springtime, there will be a lot of bridal showers happening. And of course, the springtime is wedding season. Well, and the summer. So, yeah, so I'm definitely going to come out with some cards like that. And because this is my first year coming out with all of these themed cards, I'm, releasing like a lot of designs at once. But in the future, like after a year or two, I'll probably release slightly less cards and try to focus more on um, just making it look very cohesive. So, but right now I'm just trying to build a lot of inventory, or not inventory, but just like portfolio of designs, just so that you have a lot of options. Okay. All right. Well, that is the background. So at this time, I'm just going to turn on the music. I'm going to use my hair dryer to dry this off, and then I'll see you in a little bit. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. think I'm just about done with the zebra plant. Ah. I love adding those white details. Like it just really makes it pop, right? Yeah. Yeah. And I love that the way that you angle the white parts will also help the viewer make sense of the shape of the leaf. Like for example, like these two outer ones, because I made them kind of go in a V form, like it makes it seem like the leaf is kind of like protruding outward towards you. You know, can you sort of see that? And that is actually what's happening to these leaves. They're actually, well, not, they're not pointed, but they're kind of rounded outward, you know? So, yeah, having that V formation of the white dots helps kind of like fill in those details. Yeah. Ah, I love it. And even though it was like super awkward to paint with this, bandage on, it, it still turned out okay. I'm definitely happy with it. So here it is in this way, and then compared to my little plant. Yay! I think I got this sketch like pretty close. Like remember it was this top one here that I tried to sketch. Yeah, it's pretty spot on. Ah, love it. So I hope that was fun for you and enjoyable to watch and encouraging and hopefully inspiring for you too, because you can find inspiration really anywhere. And you might not have houseplants like I do, and that's okay. But, even if it's just everyday objects, who's to say that you can't draw your pencil box or your door, if you have a cool looking door, or if you have a pattern on your curtain, why don't you paint that pattern? So just keep your eyes peeled and open and see what you could paint that seems ordinary, but that could inspire something new. And I think painting like ordinary things can also help you like look for details that you might not have noticed before. Yeah. So, yeah, I hope that's fun and kind of gives you some ideas as we go into the holiday season. And especially if you live in a colder climate like me, it's harder to go outside to paint. So, it's good to just kind of look around at what's around you and just start there. And fruit is always a good thing to paint, always. Fruit, food, animals, obviously houseplants. And then, if you don't have any other sources for photos, definitely go check out royalty-free photos. I recommend Unsplash and Pixabay. I like those two places. I know there's a couple other royalty-free sites. Those two are just the ones that I use the most often. All right. Thank you, Stacy. Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Yes, please enjoy your weekend. We are so close to Christmas. I don't know if you celebrate Christmas. I do. I'm very excited. And next Tuesday will be my last day, 100 days. Again, not last day of ever going live, but last day of this project. And I definitely want you to celebrate with me. So please join me next Tuesday, same time, and I'll be painting the Christmas cactus. And I have one in my office too. I'm actually watering it right now. But yeah, we'll paint that together. We'll finish off the 100-day project and we will maybe chat about like what I will do next year. And yeah, just wish each other well. Thank you so much. You guys are the best. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next Tuesday. Bye.